Right after Shivani Husky, married Luca, my ex-husband, I moved into his mother Jackie's house. At first, Luca was hesitant about the arrangement but eventually changed his mind. He said I'd have less housework to do since Jackie would help share the load. I believed him. Looking back now, I realize I should have insisted on saying hell no. From day one, my marriage was nothing like the sweet, happy life I had dreamed of. Instead, I was thrown into a nightmare of slavery and cruelty.
Now get to work, you crummy idiot!
I had to get up at 5 a.m. to prepare breakfast.
What the? Still not ready? You know what's happening next, do ya?
If it wasn't ready by the time Luca and Jackie got up, Jackie would slap me across the face. Even if it was ready, she'd hit me anyway, call the food disgusting, and throw it in the trash. I wasn't allowed to sit at the table. I wasn't even given a proper meal. I'd eat kitchen scraps or bits of discarded meat. On the worst days, I resorted to digging food out of the trash Jackie had tossed out. Same goes for cleaning. If Jackie didn't like how I did the laundry or cleaned, depending on her mood, she'd scream at me and make me redo it. After I came home from work, I was expected to cook dinner, clean the bathroom, and still finish chores before collapsing into bed around 1 a.m. Luca pretended to be on my side. But thanks to Jackie convincing him how fun I was to torment, he's an absolute gunner. Soon, he began hitting me too. They used whatever was nearby, a rolling pin, a broom, a long ruler, you name it. Sometimes even the ironing board or the iron itself. They threw stones at me, stole my jewelry and forbade me from buying anything for myself unless I begged for hours before they gave me a hard no. Hell, they charged me a hefty sum for asking before putting me out like some abandoned pet. But, despite everything, I've managed to give birth to my first daughter, Angelique Dundee. Commonly known as Angie. For a short time after Angie was born, the abuse stopped. Maybe Jackie didn't want a baby seeing her mother get beaten. I thought things might finally change. But once Angie turned 5 or 6, it all started again. Angie became Jackie's little princess. She was spoiled, showered with gifts and affection. She watched Jackie and Luca abuse me and learned from them. She didn't just ignore my pain, she absorbed it. She became them.
Go daddy, go granny, woohoo!
Heck, it's getting to the point where she started beating me up too. And that's not all. Angie has her own set of rules I had to follow.
Don't touch me, don't talk to me, and don't even look at me. Why? Because you may have given birth to me, but you're not my mom, and you never will be.
Well said, sweetheart, well said.
You heard the young lady. You're banished from her personal bubble.
That memory stuck to me like glue to this day. When Angie was 10, her little sister and our second daughter came into the picture. But here's the skinny. Freya was born with a rare neurological condition that caused chronic sleepiness and sluggishness. She yawns constantly, cuddled up beside me, and tried so hard to help despite her condition. She was gentle, pure-hearted, and thoughtful. Unfortunately, that sure pissed off some people. They called Freya lazy, dumb, and slow. Jackie would yank her out of bed and force her to stand for hours, scolding her for sleeping too much.
Why couldn't you be like your sister? She's energetic, hardworking, and bright, like me when I was her age. A slug like you is just useless goods.
Sorry, Granny. I just can't help it. That's just who I am. And there's nothing that could be done.
Well, if the doctors can't fix you, then maybe we can. Right, Luca?
You bet, Mama.
Luca would make her scrub floors until her tiny hands cracked while he ate and drank in front of her. Angie mocked her endlessly, calling her a useless snail.
Oh, my actual warlord. Look at this frickin' loser! Could I at least take a break and have some rice noodles?
Freya. You know the rules. No food for the lazy.
That's right. Now shut your yawning hole and get back to work.
But the biggest reason why they hated Freya so much is because she's the only member of this family who was ever nice to me, by choice of course. I saw bruises on Freya's arms, legs, and forehead more than once. I hated myself for not being able to protect her. But Freya never stopped being kind. Let's fast forward a few years.
Alrighty, girls, let's give a big congratulations to our new captain, Ms. Angelique Dundee!
When Angie was 15, she got promoted as captain of her cheer squad. I was trying to congratulate her. Hey, princess. I heard all about it. Congratulations on your promotion to cheer captain. But I'm sorry to say this, but I can't buy you anything right now. That was the last thing I remembered before blacking out. I woke up in a hospital bed, my whole body screaming in pain. I couldn't move. Couldn't even scream. The doctor said I had fallen down the stairs. But I knew I hadn't fallen. I hadn't tripped. Then, the door creaked open. I thought maybe someone had come to check on me.
Hello! I pushed her. Why didn't that loser hag croak yet? She's ruining everything! Ugh! We were this close to using the insurance money for a cruise on the Queen of the Frickin' Seas, damn it!
Princess, she's listening. Keep it down.
Like, don't worry, Dad and Granny. I promise I won't fail next time.
Hey, I have an idea. You should use on her the metal bat I gave you for Christmas. And if you want, which Lord knows you do, you can home run Freya to the woods. Because when she gets eaten by bears and or wolves, no one would ever miss her, right?
I'm my actual warlord. That's a perfect idea. Ugh, Granny, you know me so well. Love you.
They had taken out an expensive life insurance policy on me. If I had died in the hands of my crazy eldest daughter, they would have become rich. When they left, I begged the nurse to bring the doctor. I showed him the bruises, told him everything. This was no accident. It was attempted murder. I asked him to prepare a medical certificate. I left the hospital before they could return and hid at Freya's friend's house. Freya followed suit, of course. Say, Azami, got any fives?
Sorry, go fish.
Oh great, it's my husband. Excuse me, Azami. What?
Hey, you! Who told you to leave the hospital? Come back! Now!
Zip it, you idiot. I heard what you, your mom and Angie were trying to do. I also heard about your, quote, future plans for Freya. He panicked. Denied it. He claimed they were just kidding around or whatever. This obviously is grounds for a divorce. We have proof. Medical reports, a diary, and witnesses. Angelique was a minor, so criminal charges were tricky, but I sued them for damages. With my friend's help, I found a great attorney. I moved my salary to a new account so Luca and the others couldn't touch it. My lawyer said my and Freya's diaries and the doctor's certification were damning evidence.
All right, fine. We admit to everything. I only allowed Shivani to marry my son so we could have a human stress ball.
That's right. I told Mom never to talk to me, but she just wouldn't listen. And on top of all that, she had the gall not to give me any money. So I had to do what I had to do.
The divorce was granted, and compensation was awarded. Furious with losing her money and perks, Angelique bullied her cheer team.
No, 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 no! You guys are doing it all wrong!
Come on, Ange, we've always done it this way, and you know that.
Shut up! Who's the captain here? Me, not you. So shut your word holes and try again till you get it right.
Arguments like this happen frequently whenever she has practice. Sounds like they regretted appointing Angie as captain after all. She wasn't doing well in school in the first place and had no chance at a scholarship. She stopped going altogether. Without me, no one cooked or cleaned. And no Freya means no emotional/physical punching bag. The house fell apart. Word got out at Angie's school. Her friends ditched her. She became a recluse. Lately she kept yelling,
It's all their fault! All of it! Curse them! Curse them to the bitter end!
Mr. Luca? Fired. A colleague of his was related to the friend who helped me. The truth spread fast. He tried to end his wife. His reputation was destroyed. They lost their income, the house was seized, and their lives crumbled. He called me once, begging for another chance. I didn't even answer. Jackie? Out of the question. I hoped to never hear her name again. I vividly remembered one time Angie broke into my new backyard.
Our lives are falling apart because of you and that stupid yawny turtle kid. You best come back and be our servant again.
Off. Don't touch me, don't talk to me, and don't even look at me. Why? Because I may have given birth to you, but you're not my daughter nor my boss, and you never will be. Now if you don't mind, I have to get my kid ready for bed. Have a nice evening. It hurts. Deeply. But I've chosen to let her go. Like I said, she may be my daughter by blood, but in spirit, she sided with my bullies. In fact, she became one of them. And I refuse to carry that pain with me anymore. And Freya. My sweet, sleepy Freya. She stood by me in her quiet way, even when the world treated her like she was nothing. She was the one who helped me collect evidence. The one who cried and held my hand as we left. The one who said, "You don't have to be scared anymore, Mommy." She saved my life. And now, I'll spend the rest of my life making sure she knows she is loved, seen, and protected, everything I never was. The end.
Mommy, it's all finally over. Now we can live our lives and care for each other without any interruptions.
You bet it is, sweetheart. Anyways, I apologize for not being there for you more.
It's not your fault. In fact, I should be the one thanking you for doing the best you can to keep me safe.
Anytime, sweet pea. Velp, you got school in the morning, so you best hit the hay now.
Yeah. I'm getting quite sleepy, actually. Good night, Mommy. Tomorrow we'll continue to thrive like there's no tomorrow.
Good night, my darling little bunny. Sweet dreams.